Shalom, giving all praises. Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video. This is going to be super short. I'm going to entitle this video. This act will usher in 2nd Ezra's 15 and 16. Now, this is a video that was talked about amongst more than one elder teacher of GMS, and this is the action. And they speak about this particular movie, which happens to be on YouTube, as you can see. This is YouTube. It's a documentary, 40 minutes long, put up by Muckraker, which I'm going to subscribe to. And I'm only not even 3 minutes into this documentary. It's entitled United States Invasion, Route Exposed, Entire Illegal Alien Pipeline Reveal, Muckraker Report. I mean, as you can see, if you got a brain in your head, that this is an invasion. You know, when everything's said and done, you know, you can have maybe 50 million to maybe even 100 million people outside the United States, which would destroy or disrupt the whole economy. But on the flip side, this is all part of prophecy anyway. That's why I mentioned 2nd Ezra's chapter 15 and 2nd Ezra's chapter 16. Because these people coming from the south are Israelites. So we don't know. There have to be the elect among them. Remember, the elect are men, women, and children. So, you know, the Most High is bringing more of the Israelites outside of Babylon into Babylon to either be delivered or be destroyed. So, you know, this is not a bad thing to us because they're Israelites. And like I said, some of them, I believe, are part of the elect. Remember, 12,000 out of each tribe, and then the multitude in Revelation chapter 7 verse 9 are Israelites. As Christians will say, oh, those are the other nations. No, they're not the other nations. Those are the Israelites coming from different nations, speaking different languages. That's why it says kindred, tongue. As a matter of fact, let me go to that. Let me go to that right quick. Bear me for a minute. Okay, Revelation 7. And we already know Revelation 7 pretty much by heart. But I'm going to read it in the NLT and maybe even the NIV. You know what? Let me go to the NIV. The great multitude in white robes, white representing purity. Let me see if I can find that. Revelation 19. Then I'm going to go to Revelation 16. Marriage of the Lamb. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come. So these Israelites coming to America, they're part of that great tribulation. They're going through hell. A lot of them are dying. Children are dying. Pregnant women are losing their babies. Pregnant women are dying. Old people are dying. Newborns are dying. They're having children on the way. This is similar to the Trail of Tears, and this is the new Trail of Tears, and this is the tribulation that we're going through, or these people are going through. But when you watch this documentary, you got individuals, mostly men of fighting age, meaning between the ages of 17, 18, and 25. Coming from China, coming from Africa, probably coming from the Middle East. So you're going to have heathens mingled among them. It says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come. So everything's getting ready. And his wife, which are the Israelites, starting with the elect, have made herself ready. How do you make yourself ready? By going into the book, by doing what the Most High, by being on the highways and the byways, by hastening his coming. And to her was granted that she, which is the elect of Israel, should be arrayed in fine linen, which is white, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of saints, or the saints. And he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. That represents the elect. The ones that are not a part of this marriage ceremony are going to come back to the ones that make it. Nobody's going to burn. Israelites are not going to burn in hell. Edomites are not going to burn in hell. There's no such thing as some eternal hell where your spirit burns for eternity. But you got Israelite camps teaching that. IUIC teaches that. GOCC teaches that nonsense, which is a Roman Catholic doctrine. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I'm not going to read anymore. Let me go to Revelation 16. Armageddon, Revelation 16, verse 13. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon. The dragon is interchangeable with the beast system. The dragon, going back 2,000 years ago, represents the Roman Empire, ancient Roman Empire. The dragon now represents this current system, but it's coming. The power structure The ones that pull the strings are coming out of London, England. The super rich elite. And out of the mouth of the beast represents NATO, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. We say the false prophet represents the Roman Catholic Church, and it represents Christianity as a whole. Because all denominations of Christianity stem from Roman Catholics. Like Vocab Malone. Vocab Malone is a Roman Catholic. He's just a reformed Roman Catholic. They teach the same. They teach the birth, the Immaculate Conception, the virgin birth. They teach the same things that the Roman Catholic teach, but there's certain things that they don't go by. And one of them is the Apocrypha. Vocab Malone even said, he said, "Oh, we don't deal with the Apocrypha." Well, the Roman Catholics deal with the Apocrypha. It says, "For they are the spirits of devils." So you got the economic side, the military side, and the spiritual side, which is spiritual on the right, on the left-hand side. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, technology, which go forth unto the kings of the earth. Now, if you click on that word earth, the word there should be gay or gi, which is geo, which is the earth, geopolitics, and of the whole world. Now, that word should be oikomeni. Matter of fact, I'm going to click on it. Got to go into that Hebrew, man. You get a true understanding if you go into the Hebrew. Because the King James was originally written in Hebrew and the New Testament in Greek. But the original New Testament was written in, for the most part, Hebrew. Yep. Gi. Let me let you hear it.
Strong's G, 1093. Gay. Gay.
Gay, gi. That's where you get the word geopolitics. Anytime you hear the word geopolitics, or the terms geopolitics, that's world politics. Whole world. Oikomene. That's the whole world. The whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of the Most High Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches. We are watching. It speaks about the watchtower in Isaiah 62. Stand upon Habakkuk 2. Stand upon my watch. Give him no rest until Jerusalem be appraised in the earth. So we are the watchers in physical bodies. And keepeth his garments. What garments? The white garments. We read in Revelation 19 that the garments, the white garments, represent the righteousness of the saints. So you got certain Israelites. Well, you had Yahweh that followers, they just wore white. No fringes. They just wore white robes. Well, you don't have to wear white robes. What the white robes represent you being covered, in righteousness. And the only ones that are going to receive the white garments or the righteousness of the saints are the 144,000 in the elect. Watcheth and keepeth his garments. Don't fall off. Don't turn your back on the plow. Lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Now, recently you had, we know him as High Priest Kazak. He came on this is maybe 2-3 months ago. He came on a couple of YouTube pages. The last one was on Killer Priest. You can go back and watch it. And he was saying, I'm back. The camps are out of order. I'm back to put everything. And then you notice he hasn't been on anymore. Because nobody bit, so to speak. IUIC didn't say, oh my goodness, it's Kazakh. Let me get back with him so he can give me the real knowledge. We ain't saying that. General Yohana ain't saying that. None of them camps. HODC, I'm talking about AOI, Pre-Sabak. Ain't none of them guys saying, oh, that's Kazakh. Let me get back with him. He's one of the 7. He gonna show us the right way. Look, you mean to tell me we've been out this thing 20 plus years with the wrong information? So guess what? He came in this thing, and it's also in Matthew 22. He came into this thing to the supper without a garment. So it's asked, I'm merely quoting, paraphrasing Matthew 22. One came to him and said, sir, where is your garment? And the man was embarrassed, so to speak. So, we don't know what's going to happen to Kazakh, but he doesn't have the garment. He doesn't have the white garment. It says, blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garments. Meaning keep doing his work. Not turn your back on the plow. Lest he walk naked, and Kazakh was found to be naked. And they see his shame. Because what did he teach? He taught that there's such a thing as hell. He actually said it. The 12 tribes is wrong. He said a bunch of different things, which was different from what was taught at One West. So, I don't if you're going to see him again, if you're going to open up a YouTube page, but if he does, we're going to be, we're going to be scoping him out, marking him, pursuant to Romans 16 and 17. Mark them. The word there for mark in Romans 16 is scopeo. Scope him out. Look at him. If he goes off, you make a video on it. He went off on this. He went off on that. So I'm just using him as an example. So these people right here, the people from South America that are descendants of Israel, there has to be elect among them. Don't be surprised if some of these people up here in New York and Chicago and LA and Denver or whatever, or mainly New York. Now you got New York, you got Mayor Eric, which he's a lousy mayor. He's the streets. You go up to the Bronx, there's potholes all over the place. He's a lousy. He doesn't care about the outer boroughs. His concern is just Manhattan. And he's just mayor is just a management. He's no longer no different than a manager at McDonald's. It's just New York City's just a bigger McDonald's, and he's doing a lousy job, man. And now you got to pay to come into New York. you go south of 60th Street. They're gonna take a picture of your license. They're gonna send you a bill. So if you got to work there, if you got to go there 6 days out of the week, that's most of your damn paycheck, right? Or a big part of your paycheck. They're making Manhattan like an exclusive world city for the super rich, like Dubai. You need money to go to Dubai. So, okay, where am I? Okay, let me come back over here. It is in the NIV, the great multitude in white robes. After this I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count. We know that's Israel. Hosea 1. From every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hand. That's talking about in the kingdom. And they cried out in a loud voice, salvation belongeth to our power, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb. This is what I wanted to do. I don't want to read the whole thing. And I answered, Sir, you know. And he said, These are they who have come out of the great tribulation, the time of Jacob's trouble. They have washed their robes. They have made themselves become righteous and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. That proves that they're the elect. Never will they hunger, never again will they hunger, never again will they thirst. The sun will not beat down on them, nor any scorching heat. Let me go to the NLT. So this is the NLT. After this I saw a vast crowd, too great to count, from every nation and tribe and people and language. Those are the Israelites outside of Babylon, standing in front of the throne and before the Lamb. They were clothed in white robes and held palm branches in their hands. And they were shouting with a great roar, Salvation comes from our power. Remember when the Lord came in the ass coat, they said Hosanna, which means salvation. The Most High who sits on the throne and from the Lamb. And all the angels were standing around the throne. Let me come down to here. And he said, Sir, you are the one who knows. Then he said to me, These are the ones who died in the great tribulation. They have washed their robes in the blood of the Lamb and made them white. So that's Israel coming back. A lot of them are going to die. The great tribulation, or the time of Jacob's trouble, you're going to have a lot of Israelites die. You're going to have some of the elect die. But they're going to all come back. So you got the movie. So there's no more excuses. You can watch the movie. I got to watch the rest of this. But the point that they're making, Mark Raker, is that this is an invasion. This is not a humanitarian thing. This is an invasion. This is to change the landscape of Babylon. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say Shalom.